These onions come from one of our earliest fields. These are naturally some of our biggest onions in this field, but will all be basically this size in another week. But we're looking for a difference in growth. We want these leaves to be fully developed, and as you can see, the bulbs are starting to swell, and we'll be putting nutrients out of the foliage into the bulbs. I've cut one bulb open. As you can see, we have one leaf still coming and probably another leaf here that will still emerge before the crop finishes up. And as the days grow and this onion matures, the firmness of this onion will get tighter and more nutrients out of the top will be stored in the bulbs, and that will create better sugars and flavor, also a firmness and better shelf life. And once that happens, this outer skin will start to develop and tan up and provide an appearance that our Vidalia customers love. This is an example of one of our earliest fields of onions. We are trying to do the best job we can in keeping the nutrients that these plants need to finish up. And the foliage, as you can see, is very lush and green, which is what we desire. And so the requirements for these plants are completely different than some of the smaller plants. So as the crop continues to grow, we must stage the needs of the field by prescription. It's almost the same as the nutrient need for somebody that's in their teenage years is completely different for somebody in their 60s. And so we keep that in mind and prescribe each type of nutrient management through our fertilizer plan by field and by variety. But you can tell the lush green foliage will create more and more large bulbs as they continue to grow over the next 30 to 40 days and finish up. Where on some of our smaller foliage fields, we're still needing to grow the foliage to get to this point. And that requires a complete different nutrient set than what we're seeing in this field. This field will approximately be ready to harvest about April 5th, and we're looking forward to seeing how it progresses and look like we have a good potential here for size and the flavor that will be developed in this sandy soil. These onions are middle ways of our crop. They are 93 days old and have 5 to 6 leaves. This is about where we want the crop to be when we start to address and put in the final nitrogen applications for the big push and growth of leaf. You can see the long straight white roots, and the color of the leaves is very good, and we're going to see a healthy top emerge as we continue to put the fertilizer out to finish the crop up. So you can see the stage is completely different than the earliest onions and will be different than our latest fields.